Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video that comes from Joy Plays Games. And well, this time we're looking at how to build a really small and compact home that can last you up until Iron Age and even further. It's easy to expand, it doesn't require a lot of resources to build, and it's quite easy to build from the start. So let's hop into it. We really won't require a really huge patch of land, we just need a little flat land like this, and the building is gonna be 4x4. I'm gonna tell you in the end how many resources will it require in order to finish the build. So just a disclaimer, I'm currently in creative mode. Those of you who haven't seen my video of creative mode, you can find that in my channel. But basically what we need to do is create a 4x4. And let's start by making the front face, so the place that will face our exit. So let's put 1, 2, 3, and then do 2 small ones at the very end, like this. And this is really important because this is the supportive structure of the building. Next we put on things like this. You can always work with the floor tiling. Later you can do it straight away, but I prefer to put floors in only after I have done the roof. So now we need the support beams for the roof. What I usually do is I put the little ones first, like the 1 meter wooden poles first, and only then, oh yeah, by the way, we need to put 1 meter beams here in the end as well. So let's just fix that really fast. Yeah, like this, and we put a few 2 meter beams. Alrighty then, so for the supportive structure of the roof, also like I said, really easy. Put down the 1 meter, then 2 meter on the top, like this. Then we just go across and make a frame, just like this. Alright, when we have the frame, we will need to put the roofing up. So let's take the wooden wall, 26 degrees, or you can actually take simply the wood beam, 26 degrees, depends on how you like it. Let's take the wood beam 26 degrees, put it down on all 4 sides. So we got a really nice supportive structure for our roof tiling. Now we can take the roof tiles and place them down. Of course it goes all around except for the back side, because the back side is going to be our cooking spot. Then let's take the thatch roof, also put it down. You can attach it in the corner just like that. Point it straight to the corner and it attaches nicely. Yep, like this. We jump on the roof. It's really good that on 26-degree roofs you can actually properly stand. So we just continue the same thing here and snap on roofing on all 4 corners, all around the supportive structure. We fill up the gaps with a straight thatch roof, 26 degrees. So we have this gap left. And here's several ways to do it, but usually I just put on the thatch roof ridge, like this for example, and basically the roof's ready. So all these things inside won't decay now because of rain. Now we can start working on other structures inside a building. One more thing, forgot to mention, we need to take down this roof though and place there a thatch roof eye corner, like this. Oh, sorry, misplaced it. Like this, and we close it off with roof ridge. Like this. This just makes it easier to enter our home. So there we have it. We have the frame, we have the roof. We can actually, if for example, if you'd like, you can make flooring one by one. Maybe you can do a crisscross section, but usually if it's such a small area, it doesn't really look good if you do crisscross with the floor tiling. So you can just place in the floor. You don't place the floor on this last part. So we have the floor in. We take and place a few campfires over here. So we have basically made the basic setup. We have a really nice 4x4 carcass of a home that we can just put in the walls. If you like to have windows inside, you place the walling. I usually do windows like this, so we have two nice windows to look through. Then we place the big walls along the sides like this. We can also have the big walls either on the sides, for example like this, to make kind of like an extension to the house. So you can place some things here, but what I usually do is I place this big 45-degree wall in the corners. On the front, you place the big wooden gate as the entrance. Place some stairs in order to get up into your house, and we usually need to take down this railing. And voila, basically you have a 4x4 home. The interior part is really up to you. The way I like to do it is place a workbench in this corner, like this. We place some chests here along this wall. So we just place 4 chests in a row, like this. Then we take a wooden floor, 1 by 1. Place it on top of these chests. Place another 4 chests the same way. So we gain a lot of space. We use up the space that we have in this house, so it doesn't feel too crammed up, but it has enough storage space. So we have 8 chests right now here in order to make the workbench level 3, because until Bronze Age you probably won't get higher than level 4 workbench. So here's how I do it. I place a tanning rack on the left side of the workbench. I place a chopping block on the right side of the workbench, and if we have already reached the Bronze Age, I take the adze and just place it outside like this next to the house. And you can see that we have the workbench level 4. Then of course we need a bed. So for the bedding, I usually choose this side, this corner. So you can place the bed here. Another thing that I do is I place another 2 chests here, like this. And we do the same with the floor tiling. Have it on top, like this, and place another 2 chests. You can actually do 3 chests there, but you'll see why I just put 2. Then you put the forge. You put the forge down. You can then actually place another chest on top if you want, because you can still access the forge. Anvils, for example, that is also available in Bronze Age. You can place them here next to the bed. Then you can also create a forge cooler that is also made in Bronze Age, and this usually takes a lot of space. So what I tend to do, I do the same as with the workbench. I just place it outside on the other side of the wall. So you can, for example, place it in this corner, and it works perfectly. So what do I do with the cooking spot? The cooking spot, I take the cooking stations and I place them, there's like 2 or 3 of them right next to each other, like this. So for example, you got necktails, you place them to cook. So they're cooking right now, you see all 8 of them there. And what usually happens if you place them, for example, place the cooking station horizontally to you, the food can drop on the other side of the fireplace and you just can't get to it after it's been done cooking. But here We have all 8 of them ready. And you just press and they actually fall onto the grill. So you always get your food. It never gets stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the end result. This is the small home that I usually build in my playthroughs. It's really easy to build. So in order to finish this house, you are going to require only 230 wood. And that means that you are going to need to fell about 10 till 15 trees. So it doesn't sound that bad, right? And that's the whole building that can last you up to Iron Age and further, actually throughout the game. You don't need to build a massive house if you don't want to. Of course, the full price may differ depending on what do you place inside of it, but if you just make the shell, that would cost only 213 wood. As always, don't forget to subscribe, write a comment, and press that like button. Joy says goodbye!